Good morning. Welcome to the Green Valley Parkinson's Support Group exercise class. If you've been here and joined us before, you'll see that this is not our normal location, but we'll be back in the same place on Monday. Thank you for being here. You're going to need a chair without arms and a pair of light hand weights, and a tennis ball, and a larger ball, and some water. The class approximately 45 minutes long, and we start in a seated position, and then we stand later working on balance and stretching, and then we come back into the chair after having done a few minutes of cardio, and we have cool down. So if you're at home or somewhere besides in my living room, you're gonna need some space. Those arms will be extended, our legs, we walk around a little bit, so make sure that you have some space to use these things. So, good morning, and have a seat toward the front of your chair. I'm using a folding chair, and it works quite well. So sit tall, our feet flat on the floor, about as wide as shoulders and hips, our hands perhaps on your thighs. Take a deep breath through the nose. And you let it out through what we call pursed lips. Again, exhale. Let the head drop forward, relaxing your shoulders. And then lift the head, looking up, relaxing your jaw, allowing your mouth to open slightly. And back to the neutral position, tilting it to the side. Getting a stretch, that lateral stretch in your neck. Again, sit tall, drop the chin to the chest and circle the head. Yes, these are slow and smooth. Change the direction. Again, looking down, looking up, and looking forward. Roll the shoulders, big circles. Work out the stiffness and tightness, and then change the direction. Okay. And then up and down and up and down, as high as you can lift them. One more. Good. Turning side to side. Nodding. Up, down, up, down, and shaking your head no. All right, the arms, they're out, the shoulders relax, move your fingers. We try to get everything warmed up here. Stretch them out, tapping each finger to the thumb. Good. And then scratch something. Work the joints in your hands. Good. And then a soft hand as you circle the wrist. 2, 3, and if you're at home, count out loud. Change the direction using your outdoor voice. 3, 2, 1, and we come back to this position for some big arm circles. Being aware of where you are, not to hit or break anything. Change the direction. It's different for me as well. Those arms overhead, reaching for the ceiling. 1 and 2, with an open hand, looking up at the ceiling. 4 and 1 more. We're going to reach forward with an outstretched arm and an open hand. Good. And then the other one. Good. Stay seated on the chair, but stretch across the chest for that wall over there. And then here. Good. The arms drop to the side of the chair, using it if you need to for balance. We're going to lift the knees up and up, lifting high. And some heel taps. Those are with a flexed foot and tall in the chair. You should be about that far away from the back of your chair, so we work on good posture as well. Good. We're going to add some arms to that, and it will be the opposite arm to leg. So my right leg will go out with a flexed foot and my left arm. So it's here. And again, with that open hand, fingers spread apart. Good. Same arm as leg. Uh-oh. Change it up. Back again to opposite arm to leg. All right, great job. We come back to this position. Leaning back, should not be able to touch the chair. You should have some room. Yeah. And we're placing our hands on our waist, reaching forward with a flat back. Not looking at me, but looking down. And then to the side with an open chest, facing front. And back, engaging those abdominal muscles, and to the other side. And again, forward, reverse the circle. Side, good. Back, side, and then forward again, and there. So we're gonna sit forward in the chair as we drop the arms, using the chair if you need to, focusing forward, that one leg extends, and it's off the floor for the foot circles. 2, 3, 4, 5, and now let's go the other way. 4, 3, 2, 1. Put it down, shift a little of that weight to the other hip, and it's up and over. 2, 3, 4, 5. Change direction. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we come right back to that starting position. Heels up. And this works best if your feet are out a little bit from the front of the chair. So it's heels up, toes up. Working ankles. Ankles and hips play a large part in fall prevention. So keep them strong and flexible. One up, one down. Good job. And then we come back to this position. Make sure you have your water close by. Even though it's not summer anymore, stay hydrated. Reach down, grab the weights, please. I use 5-pound weights, occasionally 8 pounds, but 5 pounds, 3 pounds, 2 pounds, 1 pound. A water bottle or none at all is fine. Just make sure that you are positioning yourself. Yeah, sitting tall in the chair. The fingers are wrapped, the elbows tucked. We're gonna do a bicep curl. So it's 1, 2, joining us, count. Yes, 4, 5, all the way up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It comes to rest on our thighs. Pardon me. Again, sit tall and raise it up. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll take a break. We'll put them back down on the floor, perhaps underneath your chairs. You bring your feet and your knees together. Yes, a little bit of a compromise for our balance, yeah? And our arms are crossed. Looking forward, extend the legs and lift them up. And flex and point, a little bounce in that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The heels are touching and the toes are out, in, out, in. 3, 4, 5, keep going. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now reverse that. Heels out. 1, 2, good. 3, 4, sitting tall. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. And down. Separate the feet, uncross the arms, but lace the fingers together. Try not to use the back of the chair, but shift that weight to one hip as this knee is up, the hands just below it. Raise it up high and maybe circle again a few times, and then the other way. Good. Put it down, shift to the other side, lift it high and circle, and then change direction. Good job. We come back to this place. We need one weight only, and both hands will be wrapped on it in a soft but a firm grip. And the arms are overhead. The shoulders, though, they're relaxed. The arms fairly straight. Drop the weight to the back of the head, the elbows reaching up. And it's 1, 2, overhead extension. Good. 4, sitting tall. 5, 6, good. 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, we take a quick break, maybe a stretch and a deeper breath. Sit tall, the fingers are wrapped, the arms are overhead, the weight to the back, and it's up, the chin level with the floor. 3, 4, good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And down, and maybe underneath your chair with the other one. Forward a little bit more, maybe an inch or 2 toward the front of the chair, keeping your feet flat on the floor as we extend a leg. Trying to keep a straight leg and that foot on the floor. Cradling your knee with your hands as you slide down maybe the side seam of the pants that you have on, and reaching from the hip, we drop into the stretch. Breathe with it, don't bounce. And then we come up. And that leg comes in and the other leg extends, placing the hands by the knee and sliding down toward the ankle, more or less a flat back, and then stretch. Good. And come up. Back to the first leg again, straight out, shoulders over hips, the arms out, but the palms of your hands facing forward. That soft hand. Twist at the waist. The opposite hand reaches for the foot. Your focus on the foot. This arm reaching up for the ceiling, once again with that open hand, and then we come up and we twist the other way. Same side, same arm as leg, focusing again on that foot. Good. And come up. Drop the arms, bring the leg in, straight out. Sitting tall, twist, opposite arm first, looking down at the foot or the floor, and come up. And again, twist to the other side and try to reach for it. Beautiful. And come up. The arms drop and we come back into this position. Have some water if you need it. Yeah. We're going to work shoulders. So we need one in each hand, and we're going to do an overhead press. So if you're sitting here, sit here instead. Sit tall. Grow an inch or 2 out of that rib cage, and then tighten the abdominal muscles. We're going to bring the weights to the shoulder and then out to the side. Yeah. So if you looked at your hands, the thumb is closest to your face, not here, but the inner arm facing outward, and we're going to raise it up, back and down, pull them. 2, pinching shoulder blades together. 3, good. 4, yes, reaching. 5, got it. 6, 7, yes. 8, 9, and 10. We take a break. We keep them in our hands because we have another set of 10 reps, so stretch it out. Breathe. Sit tall. They're brought to the shoulder. They're rotating out and up. Pull them back and down. 2. Yeah, it's a beautiful day here. 3, 4. We're in southern Arizona. 5, 6. We're almost there. Keep going. 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. And on the floor, underneath your chair, so they're out of the way. Again, another position with that lower body. We're going to open wide, opening up at the hip, stretching that inner thigh. So the knees are in line with your toes. If your knees are buckling in, well, that means that that's not your range of flexibility. So bring your feet a little closer. The arms are out. We're going to take this hand and place it on the inside of that knee. And then this arm reaches above the shoulder with an open hand, twisting toward this arm in the air. Reach for the ceiling and look up at your fingertips, but the other hand slides down the inside of the calf toward the ankle and the floor. We call these clock arms. 12 and 6 become 3 and 9, and then on this side, as you twist, reach, stretch it out. Beautiful. And we come up and the arms drop, pivoting to a closed position from the heel, the ball of the foot, the heel, and we close everything in. Again, reminding ourselves to sit tall as the arms are crossed. Maybe the hands are on your shoulders. Transfer some weight forward, flat back, looking maybe 2 or 3 feet beyond your toes. The knees open and the weight is on the outside of your ankles as you're reaching forward. And we come up and again, there. Beautiful. And come up. Separate the feet back to that starting position. Uncross the arms and then just drop to the side. If you have a straight back chair and not a folding one, you probably have those legs right here where you can hold on if you need it. And please do so. Otherwise, they're just dropped here to the side and we're going to lift a knee up. It's a flexed foot. Extend this and point and flex and point and flex. Sitting tall. 4, good. 5, 6, and if you count, 7, it helps with your voice and breathing. 8, 9, 10. Good job. Put it down. Shift to the other hip bone. It's different than leaning, but it's shifting a little weight and then lift it up, flex, point. 2, good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful job. We're going to do some old-fashioned jumping jacks and a little boxing. Yeah. So our feet are going to be in that closed position. I am far away from the back of the chair. I can lean forward or back and not touch. So I hope you are as well. Shoulder issues, then don't do anything. You could maybe go forward instead of overhead, but it's going to be out and in, not sliding, but lifting the feet. So it's 1, 2, join us, 3, 4, 5, 6, good, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a deep breath. Exhale, one more time. 1, 2, oh yeah, 3, 4, sitting tall, forward in the chair. 8, 9, 10. Now something a little different. We're gonna go forward and back, forward and back. As I scoot my weights back a little bit. So the starting position is the same. They're together, engaging those abdominal muscles. And there's a punch to it. You can use the same arm as leg or opposite. Doesn't matter. But it's 1 and 2 and 3. Good. 4 and 5 and 6. Keep going. 7 and 8. 9 and 10. Great job. Catch your breath. You're right. One more time. Feet together, sitting tall, and it's punch and punch. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. And again, catch your breath. Breathe. Exhale. We're going to do some seated lunging. So forward in the chair, one leg comes forward, there's a slight bend in the knee, and we transfer a lot of this weight forward from the hips, so it's a flat back. And the arms, they're here. Looking down, not out, and then we come back, and then we lunge into it again with that open hand and a flat back. And the third one. Now the arms still open, but that foot slides to the side, and you turn. And you bring it back, and it never leaves the floor. Just sweeps across in a half circle. Good. Forward again, it's a flat back, toes up, and the arms reaching behind you, palms facing the ceiling. Other side, lunge, come up. Lunge, come up. One more, good. Remember, sweep it across, turning just the head, looking to the side. There. Great job. Have some water if you need it. We're back to a starting position, but we're not going to face forward. We're going to turn slightly to the side. So I have my feet still wide, but the front chair leg is in between them, allowing you to hold on to the frame of your chair with that inside hand, because the outside arm will reach forward and the outside leg extending to the back, again with an open hand, and then pretend to grab a rope and bring it close. Bring your feet and knees and leg and arm in, the hand is a fist. And again, stretch it out, reaching, curling up, working your spine. And one more, stretch it out from hip to toe, shoulder to fingertips, and we curl. And then we come up and we turn to the other side. Same thing, make sure that you start with your feet and that chair leg is in between them, holding on to the frame, reaching, stretching, grabbing that rope, and curl up into a ball. Again, stretch and curl and stretch and curl. And then we come up, then we face forward again for some more stretches. So forward in the chair, a lot of that leg is off of the seat, the legs extend, and there's one over the other. Tall, real tall in the chair. The arms are out, the hands together for some toe touches. Reaching forward, drop down, good, and come up. Again, reaching, keep it smooth. Especially when it's those cold mornings, you want to warm up. Good. And now the other one on top. Again, sitting tall, reaching forward, drop, and up, stretching, and stretching. Perfect. We take it into that open position again. Open up within your range. Once again, you should be able to keep those knees in line with your toes, and the arms are out. We're going to do some heel taps. I wanted to say toe taps. Heel taps to the back of the heel. Touch it if you can and come up. Touch it or come close. Working those oblique muscles. Keeping that core strong. 5, there's a little pause. 6, we stop in the middle. 8, I think. 9, something like that. And down. And the arms drop, pivoting back to this starting position right there. The arms are out from the shoulder for some toe touches. Sitting tall in the chair, it's up. And 2, 3, good. 4, sitting tall. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. Have some water. Yeah, catch your breath. We need those weights again, but not for our upper body. We're going to do some leg exercises and lower body. So with that open hand, thumb and 4 fingers placed on the weight, we roll that weight forward, real close to the edge. Feet flat on the floor and tall in the chair. Extend a leg. Don't look down. We know it's there. And lift it up. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't forget to use that outdoor voice. 8, 9, 10. Now toes up. 2, 3, 4. Keep going. 5, 6. As high as you can. 8, 9, 10. We bring it back and the weight shifts to the other side, extending this, and it's up, down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's flexed foot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we come back to this position, shifting the weight again to that first hip. Lift the knee up and hold. And touch, and again, up and hold. And one more, up high and hold. Place it, shift to the other side, and this is up. And touch, and again, up. And touch one more, lift it high. Great job. So we're done with the weights, pretty much, until the very, very, very end. So you can put those on the floor underneath your chair, but we do need something else, and that would be that small tennis ball. Balance, in case you didn't know, begins at the bottom of your feet. So if you would like to take your shoes off, maybe even your socks off, go right ahead. You'll feel it more than those with shoes on. So keeping that in mind, sit tall in your chair. We start with good posture, and we're going to roll that ball between our hands. Yeah. And then stretching the fingers of one hand, taking that ball and working it in between the fingers. I'm sure I'm not the only one that wakes up occasionally and your hands are stiff. Yeah. So this kind of helps work out the stiffness a little bit. Buy a can of tennis balls, you'll get 3. All right, so sit tall. It's that soft fist where the ball will rest, extending the arm out, the other hand on your thigh, right out there, right eye level. And then take the arm to the side, turning just the head. And then bring it back to center and bring it close to you. And there. Extend the other arm, a soft fist, as you transfer the ball into that one. Take it to the side, and it's just the head that turns. And bring it back. And bring it close to you. And there. Both arms out. They're pretty close. Where you can see them, if it's down here, you drop your head. So here, carefully placing it in one hand and then the other. Good. And on the floor. So if you have your shoes off, put your foot on the ball. Push down on the ball and roll your foot back and forth, stimulating the bottom of your feet where balance begins. Good. And then to the other side, push down, roll it. Yeah. Good job. Feels kind of good, doesn't it? So keep that by your favorite chair and you can use it. So we're done with the ball as well. And we're going to come back into the chair. And for a few minutes, we can actually use the back for support. So you're back into where the seat meets the back, all the way in. And our feet are flat on the floor, our hands maybe on your hips. You want to arch your back. Yeah. And then tuck the tailbone and press in to the back of that chair. And again, arch your back, maybe looking up a little bit. And then press, tucking the tailbone. One more time, arch your back. Pull away from the back of the chair and then press. And continue to press into your spine into the chair, engaging those abdominal muscles. The legs are out and the feet are off the floor, drawing a perfect circle. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the other way. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. And the feet again to the floor. Keep it wide. Pull them back. Relax. And again, sit away from the back of the chair. You're still back here. You're just not leaning against it. Shifting your weight from one hip bone to the other sit bone, as we come toward the very front of the chair. You should be able to lean back a lot and not touch. If not, come forward a little bit more. Feet flat on the floor, the arms will be crossed over your chest. Working, again, the core. So lean back, but don't touch. and sit all the way up. Don't hold your breath though, keep breathing, and up, nice. And lean back, and up, and again, sitting tall. Arms out, stretching the chest, palms up, lean back, sit tall. Good. Shoulders over hips, 3, all the way up, 4, and up, and the last one, go back and hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. And again, all the way up. The hands will be here. The weight forward over your thighs and knees. It's a flat back, more or less, and you're looking not at me, but down at the floor. As you lift a heel, there's weight on the ball of that foot, and then the other heel. Both are up. Drop the first and the second, and it's up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. Getting that flexibility in the ankles. One more. Up, up, down, down. Just heels. Up, down, down. Last one. Good. So again, we have nose over toes, like you're looking down at something. We're going to practice a sit to stand. So again, the feet are wide and they're not too far forward, but slightly behind the knees. As you shift the weight to the ball of the foot, come up and come back down. Good. And again, weight forward and up. Down. 3. 4. Good. And one more. 5. And we come back, don't plop. Sit tall. Good job. Breathe. Have some water if you need it. One more accessory, and that would be that larger ball. One that a small child might play with. And slightly flexible. Yeah, so it's not blown up so hard that it doesn't have a little give in it. Again, your feet are flat on the floor, the ball is on the chest, and the elbows are dropped. Good posture, in other words. Straight out, you're focusing on the rim of the ball as you reach forward, but the arms don't drop. They just reach out as far as you can, and then hold. Come up slowly, the arms still reaching forward. We're going to round the back as we tuck the chin to the chest, and then reach out even further with those arms. Reach out. Good. And then sit tall. The arms should be right in front of your face, that ball, right there. And then overhead, lean back a little bit, and come up. Back to a starting position. Eye on the ball, but you're going to twist at the waist, the arms going to the side as far as you can, and hold. And then center, and now to the other side, as far as you can, and hold. Perfect. And there. Strengthening our ankles and hips, like I said earlier, is very helpful in keeping you upright and fall prevention. So we're going to take the ball, place it on the inner thigh, try to stay away from the knee, but on the inside, and the hands are on top. The feet have to come together. And again, remind yourselves to sit tall. And I don't have Mary here to help me count, but count to 20. 10, 11, 12, keep squeezing. Great job, and relax. And now on the floor, between our feet. Perhaps holding on to the chair, we're gonna do a few leg lifts. So find that place where you have a little room to lean back, but sit tall, and it's up, down, 2, 3, good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A circle this way for 5. And then the other way. 4, 3, 2, 1. And it comes to the floor. Holding the ball between your feet, bring it back to a starting position. And we need to stand. So we don't need the ball and we don't need the tennis ball. But we do need to do nose over toes. We'll be to the back of the chair. And I will be turning my chair just slightly later. So you want to be arm's distance away from that so that you can use it. Standing tall, feet about hip width apart, heels up, down, good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Go up and get your balance and hold. Stay up there if you can. Your fingers on the back of the chair. Perhaps you can drop one or both. And then back to the floor and shake it out. We're going to do toes up. So again, fingers are here. The weight shifts to the heel and it's up, down, up for 10. 3, 4, good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and shake it out. Good job. We're going to do some lateral leg lifts. I don't think I need my water. So again, we're to the back of the chair, just able to place our fingers on it. Feet about hip width apart. We're going to shift the weight to one leg. Standing leg is straight, but a soft knee, so don't lock it. And this one, about that high off the ground, so it's out, down. 2, 3, try not to lean too far. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, now put it down, right back where it was, shifting to this side, and it's out and down, working the hip. 3, 4, good. 5, engaging those core muscles. 7, 8, 9, 10, and there. I'm going to turn, and I hope that the camera can still see this. And here, not too close, not too far away, but just able to place my hands here. Shifting the weight again to that first leg. This one to the back. And it's a straight leg lift. Trying not to lean too far forward. Up, down. 2, 3, good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we're going to stretch it out. Bend the knee. Sit into the stretch. Nice and tall. Oh, that feels good. And come up. It comes forward. Again, it's about as wide as hips and shoulders. And this leg extends. And it's up, down. 2, standing tall. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bending the standing knee. Trying to get that heel to the floor. Stretch it out. And come up. Some kicks to the back, alternate. Make sure you're not going to knock anything over or kick anyone. Rotating right, left. Okay, so it's 1 and 2. Give it a kick. 3 and 4 and 1 more. 5. Great job. Again, standing about hip width apart beside your chair. Your body in line with the frame, but the weight is going to be on this leg. The hand here. Looking forward, not down. Slide this forward, feel the floor with the ball of the foot, and lift it up, down. Standing tall with a relaxed foot. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now bend the knee and lift it hip height and down for 5, 2, 3, good. 4, 5, and we come right back to that position. We have to modify this place here a little bit. And we go to this side, Again, we're here. The weight shifts to the inside leg, the hand here. Slide it forward. You're not looking down, but out, and it's up. 2, 3, relax that foot. 5, 6, you got it. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now it's a slight bend in the knee, and it's up, down, up, down. 3, 4, 5. Great job. Shake it out. We've got a little balance to do. Trying to incorporate everything into this 45 minutes. So we'll be standing to the back of the chair. The arms dropped, and you should feel maybe the seam of your shorts or pants. Yeah, right there. The fingers kind of brush that. If you're standing here, straight legs and soft knees. You know the chair's there. Use it if you need to. And if you don't, close your eyes. Open them without touching the chair if you can. Bring your feet close together. Again, stand tall, the core tight. That's where balance is centered. Starts at the bottom of your feet. So close your eyes. Open them, separate the feet again. And we're going to have our arms overhead. This is your artwork. These are frames. So frame your artwork, shoulders relaxed. Close your eyes. Open them. Bring your feet close together and arms out, palms up. Close your eyes. Open them. Forward, palms up, separate the feet. Look over one shoulder, turning just the head. Eyes open. Yeah. And center and down. With our feet back to a starting position, shift the weight to one leg, the hand on the chair, both of them. And this up. Eyes off the floor. You should be looking forward at about eye level, and perhaps maybe drop one. If you're going to challenge your balance and feel safe about it, it's there. Good. Placing the hands back on the chair, letting that foot to the floor, transferring the weight, and this one is up. Great job. And there. So we're going to do a few minutes of cardio, and it can be done seated, just walking in place, or to the back of your chair. I'm going to change this music out. So it's a good time to have a sip of water, maybe. That's perky. Couple of minutes. Arms too? Okay. Keep breathing. again, have some water if you need it. We're going to have one more weighted exercise, and it only requires one weight. Both hands. That is, if I can get this working.
That you will be encouraged by listening to this message of hope for such a time as this. Thank you for listening.
Well,
sometimes Nancy the hospital.
I don't think that we're going to be able to do that, so we're just going to have that one weighted exercise without the music. So we come back into the chair once again, one weight, both hands. It's the last weighted exercise before cool down, and cool down is much like warm up. So the hands are wrapped and the arms are extended overhead. Reach forward with a flat back. The arms drop and the weight is between the feet, and again it's up, forward, and up, and raise them high. Good. 4, 5, 6, yes, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. And on the floor. So usually we play a song called I Love You, Arizona, but it's being temperamental today, so don't worry, I'm not going to sing. Sitting forward in the chair, take a deep breath through the nose. Fill your lungs and then let it out. Again. And out. One more. And out. With a good posture, drop just the chin to the chest and raise the head. You want to look up and stretch. And center and to the side. Should be a little more flexible. Drop the chin again, looking down. Circle the head. And then to the other side. Chin to the chest. Sit tall, but look up. And look down for the last time. The focus forward. The shoulders to the front and up, and pull them back and down, and big circles. And then the other way, big circles. Good, and there, the arms, they're out, palms up. We're gonna rest them on our shoulders. The elbows maybe touch and open, touch and open. One more, touch and pull them back, bring them in a little and unfold. Place those hands on a doorknob. Turn the doorknob. Yeah. And then give yourselves a big squeeze. Tuck the chin to the chest. Open the arms. And give yourself another embrace. And there. The class, we usually say something at the end to use our voice and our facial muscles. So join us. We're going to do A-E-I-O-U. And it's A-E-I-O-U. One more time. A-E-I-O-U. Thank you for joining us online. It's been a pleasure to be here. I'm at home, and we'll be back in our regular place on Monday. But in the meantime, go out and make it a great day. Be happy and healthy and safe. And above all, be kind to each other, and I'll see you soon. Thank you. Thank you.